Hello everybody. First of all, I will apologise for the wind blowing behind me. I'm not sure how the sound is going to be on this video, but we'll play it out, see how it gets, see how we get along, and we can subtitle a few things if needs be. But here we're just up on one of our silage fields here, and we had a storm back in 2017. I think it was around October 16th, 2017. Storm Ophelia. And I think it was classed as one of the worst storms to hit Ireland in the previous 50 years. I think it was something like that, around 50 years. But definitely was the worst storm that I ever mind in my lifetime. So it got a lot of media coverage, and it was a frightener. But thankfully enough, we weren't hit too bad. We're further inland. But I think some coastal counties now, they got a real bad deal. But anyway, this is a chestnut tree that we had right in the centre of this 15-acre field. Now, it was in the centre because over there and the whole way across to that tree there was a hedge here. So this whole field was split in two. So we took that hedge out back about 25 years ago, and we put the whole field into one because, as I say, it was a silage field, and it's much more convenient to have it all in one field. We reseeded the whole field that time as well, and it just left things a lot easier to work with, and left machinery a lot less hassle for machinery to get in and out. But yeah, this tree unfortunately took the blunt. It was split in two. It was split at the base, but thankfully enough, we didn't realise how bad a shape this tree was in until it fell, because we can see in the centre here, this hasn't rotted or anything since the tree fell. It's exactly the way it was, but you can see the black inside the stem of it, where it was completely hollow. There was nothing holding that tree up, only this section here. And mind you, that was an extremely heavy tree. We're doing a bit of work here later on this evening, and we'll get the haymack in, we'll remove this drinker, and we will dig that root out. We'll push the whole roots in here into a pile here, we'll cut them up completely, and clear the whole area up and get a bit of grass seed sown now. Just get it done now and within the next week, and yeah, just clean the thing up, and we'll probably move the drinker just slightly down, gravel a new area and put in a new pipe. So this is what's left of our tree. The tree is now gone. We moved our drinker, as you remember before. So this new area here, we're just after gravelling. There's the pipe that was coming down originally before. It's only a light gauge pipe, and I was sure that would have been a heavy gauge pipe when it's crossing over there to them trees, and that's going to be changed. I'm not going to leave that like that. I think we're not going to touch it now because the ground's a bit wet, but eventually we will we'll replace that. We'll put in a heavy gauge pipe, because that's what definitely should be going through a field. But for now, yeah, he has a gravel area in here. we'll be lifting that drinker there, and we'll drop him in there then with the box of the tractor or the loader after, and we'll plumb that in. And the tree is now gone. The tree would have been right in the centre there. I have to say it's a great job. It levelled out fierce well. I thought it was going to be very, very rough when it was finished, but it levelled out fierce well. You know, it was a nice tree, but it was a pain in the backside when you go to cut your silage. It was always in the way, and you go round it, and anyone that's at this crack will understand what I mean. But anyway, it's gone. It's safe now. Just that the root was completely rotten, so we buried the root. We dug a big hole and we broke the root into pieces because it wouldn't actually pull out that overly well. It broke up more than anything, and with the ripper, and so we buried the most of it. We have a brave trunk over here yet. That's going to take a little bit of work to get that cut, because it's a fair old size. I suppose the diameter of that is about, what is it, 4 feet, in around 4 feet, I suppose, circular diameter. So that's quite hard got to, because it's sat there for the past 2 years, and it has gotten hard. So we'll see what happens. We'll either try to cut it up ourselves. I have a big still saw there, and if that doesn't work, we'll hire someone to come in and let them cut it, and if they want, take it away with them. So just a few bushes here that we'll gather up now in the next day or so, and there's a bit of nice firewood on that there. It'll be easy enough cut, so we'll take them away. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna bit of grass seed on this now and get it hard in. So if you like our videos, please subscribe, give us a like, give us a bit of an old share, do no harm. There's that little bell there on the top hand corner. You can, on the right hand corner I think it is, you can click and it'll notify you when any of our new videos is coming up. And there will be a new video coming up now after this one fairly quickly. We're just after finishing the work on our second part of our tank, slatted tank. So I'm putting that together now, and I'll get this video edited hopefully tonight and get it up, and deal one maybe tomorrow off the slatted tank. And then there's a bit of grass seed to be sown, so we might get some coverage of that and maybe put a video together of that too. So thanks for watching as always. Keep tuned. Talk to you soon. Bye now.